on live. I think it worked. I'd like to introduce you to my companion for the evening, which actually looks remarkably like stout. But it wouldn't be a Tipples and Tiles without the Tipples. So it's a basic espresso martini, but like large quantities, in a beer glass, so it looks like I'm drinking stout, which admittedly I do also drink. Anyways, how are you all doing? It's a bank holiday weekend here in the UK, which I found out about yesterday when somebody was like, oh, what are your plans? And my plans were like, work? But I'm off today, so I thought I'd go live because I have received a much cute parcel. Oh god, I did it. Oh no, I did it without even thinking about it. Oh no. This is just the problem if you watch too much online content. You just start tapping things without even meaning to. But yes, I've got CMFs and I have been resisting on opening them all day. So you better be incredibly grateful. Because it was hard, okay? Look at the beauties. Look at how many cool ones there are. I can't wait. I mean, I already know I'm going to have to get a second one of like the fairy princess thing because I need a second horsey. This is the one from the like unicorn pony castle thing, which is obviously the purple hair version. This one has the golden hairs. So now it finally is allowed to go in my collection because now there's 2 mold variants. So that means that it's now part of the collection. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, my cat has decided to feel sorry for me because like clearly I'm talking to myself and she thinks that's really sad, so she's talking back to me, which is very thoughtful of her. But I don't know how annoying it is for you guys. Sorry about that. She's very thoughtful like that, very kind, very lovely. Also, hello, Lamborghini Waffle Sauce. I see that you have announced the live stream to the chat, which is very helpful. Thank you. The legend of Bionicle. I have been told that there's obviously that we've got the little Bionicle tribute figure in this set. Waffles is very excited about this, hence why. Twix Cheese, sorry if I said that wrong. I did indeed wait for you. Don't you worry. I did it. I have been waiting. It will be all good. Rivbricks TV, having a lovely evening setting up the new Lego room. Oh my goodness, how exciting. Oh, I hope it's going really well. I hope that's exciting for you. I hope it's not too stressful having had to move all of your Lego. I hope it's coming together very well. I'm doing not too bad, not too bad. It's very nice to have a day off of installing because I've been away on holiday last weekend, but I go on a hiking holiday, so it was a very active holiday. And then I came back and like, it honestly just felt like that scene in like whichever of the TV shows it is, where like the guy opens the door and like everything is on fire. Like that is kind of what it felt like. So this whole week I felt like I had to just be like 2 people. And it was crazy. I've done way too many hours and my whole body feels achy and broken. So it was nice just to do some admin work on my desk today. It's like, oh, sitting down. Also, yeah, may have spent a little bit too much time on the Poker Center's website. A haul may be coming to a YouTube channel that you know of near you very soon. I don't know what happened. I mean, no, this usually happens on Lego and I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to like Pick-a-Brick and like order some of the cute things that I want for my collection from Pick-a-Brick, and then I kind of got distracted and I ended up on the Poker Center website because this is what I bought last time, which I love. This is like me. This is my mood that I would like to be in most of the time. And then I was like, oh, maybe they'll have more cute things. And then like the little Eevee statue that I really wanted was back in stock. And it kind of just, I don't know, it just snowballed from there. So if you like Pokemon, there will be a haul. I will not apologise. Very helpfully, Waffles is telling us all the story of Bionicle. I cannot fact check it because I know nothing of Bionicle. I'm waiting for Pokemon molds. I am also waiting for Lego Pokemon molds. They better be really good, but I'm really worried they're gonna be like in a really expensive set. Like what I want from the Pokemon Lego sets that we're going to be seeing later on this year is like, I'd like basically like the Animal Crossing sets, but like with a trainer and a Pokemon and like a Poké Center and maybe like some of like the different town village buildings, maybe some of the gyms, but like most importantly a lot of the molds, okay? Like I need the molds. In an ideal world, I would like to rebuild my city, and I would like to add a lot of Pokemon molds throughout the city, because more Pokemon is more better. So that. But I'm fearing that maybe they're going to release just like a really big set with a lot of Pokemon molds, because like we all know, if there's like specialist really cool molds and anything, the prices are going to be really high, but the sets are going to be really sparse. So I don't know. It can be a hit or a miss. I'm hoping on pretty boring set, but around a £50 or less mark with cool molds. That is what I'm hoping for. Anyways, here we are. What do I think of the new sets? Today on the website of Lego. I'm in love with all Lego friends. Oh my god, guys. For those that haven't really been around, I mean, I'm in an incredibly privileged position that I have a lovely member called Gordon who posts all the pictures he finds of all the sets coming out that he comes across on all the different channels in the Discord. So I'm relatively up to date as to what's coming out even before they're on the Lego website, which is super helpful because I'm not on Instagram anymore, so I don't automatically see them anymore. I used to be quite on the front lines, but you know, not anymore. So yeah, I've seen a huge amount of the summer waves that are coming, and oh my god, my wallet is currently hiding in a corner because I've already violated its boundaries today, and it saw all of those pictures and I was like, I'ma hide because this is gonna be amazing and terrible. There are some really, really cool sets coming, some really nice new parts. I'm really excited. I was actually sort of thinking of maybe like making a video where I just really briefly go over a few of my favourite things because there's some cool stuff coming. Yes. I actually probably can grab them up. Excuse me if you start to hear some noises because I've just opened the Discord. I'm just trying to remind me of some of the stuff that's coming. Like some of the stuff I'm most excited, like Fortnite, like we're getting loads of sets. I know nothing of Fortnite, so I'm just gonna completely disregard them. I think the bluey brickheads are really cute that are coming. They're not brickheads, but like they're buildable bluey characters. I think they're much nicer than the molded characters we've seen so long. Some of the friend sets are super cute. I'm really loving some of the molds, some of the recolors that we're getting. I really just need to do a video, I think, where I properly dive through all of them and highlight the bits that I like, because everybody's probably going to see different things in all of these images, and there is just a lot that I just want to share my excitement. I love Lego when I feel excited about it, and yeah, one of the main things I'm super excited for is we're going to get, you know, the little plushie, hold up, let me show you, you know these kind of little plushies that I love to collect, like all of these Squishmallow things. So we're gonna get at least three new ones. We're gonna get a bee one, a donut one, and a narwhal one. So that's gonna have to go on the list of ones that I need. That collection's gonna get pretty big. I really, really, really need to get more. Like, they're so cute. They're so cute. So I need them so badly. But yeah, I may actually make a little video about it. I was planning on making a video today, but I just honestly ran out of time. It's just, again, needed another day off, but maybe I'll have some time next weekend, because there's some cool stuff to talk about, guys. Anyways, I don't know how many are in the chat. I mean, I have so many things on my screens, so I'm just trying to look everywhere. Okay, we've got like 28 people here. Cool. Should we like wait a little bit before I open the CMF? Because like, okay, we're gonna open one. Am I kidding? Am I kidding? Okay, we're gonna open this one because that's the one that's already out. I have 12 boxes. I've bought these from Bricklicker, so if he has sent me duplicates, then you all know who to go tell. Anyway, I'm sure I bought my last series from him as well, and he did a perfect job. So I'm not worrying. Okay, let me switch cameras so I can actually, we can share the joy together. This is just the first one, okay, bear with. So, I have already sneaky peeked. I'm seeing some cute things. Oh my god, it's the chocolate dragon! Perfect, I mean obviously that one's gonna go into the collection. I need to find out where I put my red dragon actually. Can't remember where I put the red dragon, but chocolate dragon, oh, which way, there we go. My movements have to be opposite. He's so beautiful. This is such an amazing mold. I love this mold. So we have the chocolatier. Chocolatier. That sounds English, doesn't it? Chocolatier. We're gonna go with that. The chocolate here. How lovely. I even came prepared with this stand to put them all on. So, because as you can see, this desk is not level, so things roll off it. So I'm trying not to lose pieces. So we've got another dual-sided face. Okay, I like the one where she's got her tongue out. So it's either this face, which I think is the most appropriate one because she's trying to focus, or we have this face, which is way too happy. Oh well, thank you, Tyson. Why, hello there. How's it going with yourself? It's going fine on my side. I'm extra good because I have got my CMF. It is amazing. Also, look, it's the hair that, I mean, we've seen this hair before, it's not a new mold, but I think it's only ever been out. Ooh, don't throw this figure away, Johanna. It's only ever been out with the hair being dark brown, or like reddish brown, I'm pretty sure. So now it's blonde. Lovely. Right, I think we're gonna have this. How many things? I need the instructions to figure out how. I think I can guess how I need to put the piping bag together, but I'm just checking. Oh, I was correct. Okay, cool. There we go. Oh, I love. This is a very creative way to use the one piece. That's really cool. As if she's like, that's so cute. Oh, hi, cat. Are you underneath my chair? Hi. Hi, yes. Oh, I was too enthusiastic with the dragon. He needs to sit on this and then on this. There we go. Okay, well, here is the lady. Can we see? Whoa. There we go. Can we see her? It is not really focusing. I'll show you on my main camera because it's a bit easier. There we go. Here she is. So cool! The dragon is beautiful. Obviously, because of the thing being in front of her face, my camera is really struggling to like focus on her because she's like, what the fuck? But yeah, I really, really love this. This is such a cool figure. Really cool concept. Totally different to something that we've had before. So I always appreciate when we're getting something new. So yay! Well done, Lego. Oh, hello there, Jeremy Mode. I've not seen you for such a long time. Hiya, excited to catch the stream. I'll be lurking so as I pack to move into a new place. Everybody's moving today. I remember talking in a Discord about setting up the Lego City when I moved to where I'm currently, and it was 3.5 years ago. Oh my goodness. Oh, I really hope it's exciting. Good luck with moving your Lego. It's going to be tough but worth it. Hopefully more room means more new things, or at least a different space will mean new ideas. So that is very exciting. All right, I've put my little figure that I've just built on the side. Should we do another one? The answer is yes. There is only one answer. The answer is yes. Oh, I can't wait that I can wait so long to open them. I had them. I think they came yesterday morning, but I wasn't there. So I've only had them since yesterday evening. And then I was like, actually no, I think I'm lying. I think I got them on Friday. And then I was working all day yesterday, so I wasn't, my patience wasn't, tested that much. But then the whole day today I've been sitting here and they've been sitting next to me like waiting to be opened. I was like, oh, just the one. Should have been just the one. I did restrain myself. Trixie said, I live in the same house since I was born and literally the same room. I'm 20 this year. I think I lived in the same house that I was born in for 18 years, so, and then I moved. It's a little while ago now. Anyway. Lots of saran wrap, yes, I understand. Like, if you move in the sets, like, you just end up wrapping them to keep them all together. Obviously, because, like, I had to take everything out of the Lego room. And then the whole house selling stuff, whatever, let's not go into that. But I wrapped loads of them up temporarily to begin with when I had to initially move them out. And then after that, like when it's just been a bit of a mess, I took a lot of the sets apart in the end. I took like the light kits back out and stuff because I had to go into storage where like it wasn't temperature controlled, and I was really worried about like lights breaking and like maybe not battery acids, but like, copper wires or anything like getting damaged or starting causing damage to the bricks. So I actually don't have a lot of the light kits that I used to have anymore. Though I think I do still promote them on Instagram. I think there is still a video of me being used by Game of Bricks, which that's a bit weird to think, but okay. May have to email them about that sometime. Definitely more space. Still don't think I can realise my dream of a train layout. No, you can do a train layout. You just need a bit of straight track and it can just go back and forth. Because if you have that light sensor, then it can sense that there is a colour and then it will just reverse. And then so you can have a tram or like there is going to be a city set coming out like this summer of a tram. I think you need to modify. Not modify, but you need to motorise the tram and it's going to have to go back and forth. Also, we're getting a steam train the city lineup for this summer is amazing. I need to make a video about it. Oh, thank you so very much, Riff Bricks. That's, oh my gosh, everybody, you're all being so generous today. This is like, who am I? What is happening? Thank you so much. That's brilliant. It's probably just the espresso martini and the opening of CMFs. Clearly, I need to do that more often, which sounds good by me. Gosh, the cat wants to say something about it too. Mary says, yeah, it's awesome, thank you. My room is my life, bedroom and Lego room. I mean, yes, if you live with parents and things, then that does make a lot of sense. I'm mostly in this room now. This is just kind of where, if I'm home, which these days doesn't seem to be very often, this is where I am. This is where my collection is. This is where my Pikachu light is, which you can't actually see, but it's there, I promise. This is where my gacha fun is. Look, so cute! Oh, that I need to block my face so you can see her. How... This is just... This gives me life. She was given to me by Bronx, who went to Japan and got her out of a gacha machine for me, and she's amazing. And I also have my Bandai Namco fern, which also came from Japan, and I have Frieren on pre-order, so I should have Frieren this year coming because I missed the original release, so I've only ever had fern. But fern is kind of my spirit animal, to be honest. I love fern. I mean, I wish I was Frieren, but I'm not cool enough, so I think fern is more who I identify with. So yeah. Okay. It is time. Oh! The thing nearly fell. It's okay. We're all still safe. Okay, do we want to go closer? Can you see? Can you guys can see well enough. It should be okay. Let me put this here so I know where the end of the screen is. No. Ooh, there is a flame piece. I think it may be the steampunk lady. Steampunk lady? Ooh, oh cool. This is such a cool little nod to the set that's just come out. Oh, that's cool. Now I want that vampire lady, darn it. Lego just really know how to market to me. All this stuff gets expensive, you know? Okay, I know that you can say what you want, but I do really like that ever since they went down to 12 figures instead of 16 in these sets, the quality of them is just so high. Like, there's so many cool accessories and stuff. I just love it. Oh wait, I think she has a coat cape thing. Let me have a look. She does. Okay, nice. Let me give her coat cape because she's fancy lady. Come on, sit up. Come on. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I've just done it the opposite way to how you meant to do it, but I've decided there's no right or wrong. It is just however I managed to get them on. The end. There we go. Look! All the Star Wars people will be jealous of her coat cape. Oh, she's so cool! Oh, she looks so cool. Okay, I'll give you a close-up. I think this is a recolored hairpiece from France, I want to say. Maybe not. I do feel like I've seen this hairpiece before. I may be wrong. But look at this also new steampunk gun. Oh my god. Look at that. Okay, that's really freaking cool. And then the rewards poster, like the quality on the CMFs, like it is just really good. I wish every single Lego figure was this good in quality because sadly it isn't, but darn, this is awesome. Look, right, we're gonna shift to the main camera again so you can properly see this lady. Look at her, like, wow, that poster. So freaking cute. She is really, really, really cool. She does have an alternate face as well. But I felt like, you know, she's a serious hunter lady. She can't be that happy about it. So I've used the serious face. Clearly I have a preference to the serious face. But yeah, really cool lineup so far. The detail on that like gun machete thing, very, very cool. The can't say it. This is not even the drink talking, I just can't say this word. Chocolate. Let's try again. The chocolatier, you know what I mean? The chocolate lady. The chocolate sculpture lady. What? I just said it. What did I say? What I said earlier sounded good. And I'm already struggling. Well. Okay. Ryan Settle Vlogs. Person who does chocolate. Exactly. That one. Okay, next. Okay, let's go. Oh wait, yeah, I have switched. Cool. There we go, now you can see. I don't know which one this is. There's a a red hat. Oh, it's a tuba player! I also kind of want two of him, because I want to add him to, like, the recent modular. We bloody have a molded tuba now, and they brought out, like, what do you call them? Like, blaasinstrumenten. Like a whole music instrument shop recently, and they were all brick built, and now we have a, like, molded one, so I have to add it, so... Let me see, how does he hold it for it to make sense? I think if I put it in his other hand, I think that will mean... There we go. I think that will go in front of his face this way. You've got little shoulder pads. He's got... he's got this like... He's only got one face print. But it's perfect, obviously. So we're gonna line that up with his face. And then we're gonna give him his little hat. Oh, he's perfect! Okay, I really like this one. I need a second one of him to add to my collection in front of the modular that we recently had. Because it would be rude not to. So that is both the person who does chocolate and this one that I need two of. We're two of three. Only just because of my sensitivities of what I like. So I'm just gonna keep going, guys. Who am I kidding? I want the trumpet mold back now. I see the trombone. Oh, I mean, so there is a trumpet mold, but it's is that one that hasn't got the like squishy thing at the back, like the clown trumpet, or is that like a normal trumpet? I can't remember now. Ooh, I have the slime monster. Slime. Oh my god, it's finally, we have an actual rotted fish. Oh my god, I now need 2 million of these to add to all those dumpster modulars where they have rotten fish of weird colours in the dumpster. I need to add this because I didn't actually realise that it's a new mould. That is amazing! Oh my gosh. And then, I do think he looks a little bit like one of those customs that I've seen before. I have to admit. So his face is like a mouldy pumpkin with like a worm coming out, and then I don't think there's no like dual face or anything, it's just more, come on, focus please. I think there we go. Can't hold it too close, but yeah, there's like just more worms, and then we've got the slime on his face. I don't know, I feel like, does the slime come from the video figures? Because I feel like that's where we saw the mold before. Just not, I think we've had it in opaque before. And then we have a seriously gone off pizza, and a little fly. Okay, I like the attention to detail. So I've put the fly on the front of the fish bone. We've got the moldy pizza. This is probably gonna be my least favorite, but like they really did commit to like the detail, you know. But he is gonna sit at the back end. Sorry, my guy, but I'm mean, and you're gonna sit there. So, now I'm gonna put the trombone player. Oh, now he's blocking the view of my beautiful. There we go. He can go there for now. Perfect. What are you guys saying? The steampunk girl is fire! Yeah, she is definitely fire for sure. This CMF race feels really strong. It does, doesn't it? Like, I feel like even though the moldy dude, the trash dive man, is my least favorite one, he still has a huge amount of really cool things, and I really also think you can add him quite easily to like a city, because he'd be like a really funny thing like behind one of the modulars. Like all of these set up for scenes really well. Yeah, I don't. It is possibly one of the strongest ones, I have to say. Right. It's the Robo Dinosaur! I actually didn't realise he was a robot. I thought he was just like a skeleton robot, skeleton dinosaur this whole time. Now I feel silly, but it's actually a robot dinosaur guy. And let's be honest, what Lego set, what CMF set series is complete without a robot? Because we need robots apparently. According to Lego, everything needs a robot. So okay then. So here we have the tail like really smoothly goes in. The detail there, and then there's like a dual molded. I think face is maybe a bit of a. Come on, focus please. I feel like face is a bit of a strong word to call it, but it's interesting. It feels like he's gonna shoot a laser out of his dinosaur mouth. Okay, and then he's holding a battery pack, I'm assuming? I'm not entirely sure. It's definitely some sort of battery thing. Here we have him. Mr. Robot. Oh, come on, Johanna, hold it in the actual view. Look, I'm not the most excited about robots usually, but at least if you're gonna give robots, make them in the shape of dinosaurs. I'm gonna be much more on board. So, you gonna focus? Gonna focus on the dinosaur, please. So you can see. Oh my god, so many printings, so many details. My. Wow, if Lego twice, they can make really good figures. Oh my goodness. Okay, perfect. He has been added to the collection. It is official. We have, the next one will be, and then we're halfway. We're halfway there, nearly. Okay, here we go. Well, I mean, admittedly, I am waiting for the, I told the bulge mold was discontinued for long already, but I'm gonna check if that's true. I mean, I don't know if maybe they've used it in, Canal. I don't know if they used it in like the Fortnite sets or something. I feel like something that would maybe show up in Fortnite, but I definitely know it was in the video series. But yeah, that is, I guess, at this point, a long time ago. Time flies. I guess we have got. Oh, maybe this is football. I'm feeling pretty ambiguous about football. That is a cool ball, though, I have to say. I'm also very glad. We once before have had a football figure. Well, probably more than once. But, I mean, as in, like, in the normal CMF series. And it was a referee. We've actually had a referee twice. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that came with a football that was round and there was no stud or anything. So, the ball is, like, basically impossible to keep with the figure, and it's really annoying. So I'm glad that that is not the case. Ooh! Football player is angry. Or he's shouting anyway. There he is. That's not a red card, what do you mean? I only gave him a light little shove. I don't know where that voice came from actually. I wouldn't think anything about it. Anyway, there we go. I really like the hair mold actually. Is that new mold? I feel like that maybe, it's definitely a modern mold, but it looks quite, I don't think I have a figure that has that hair, and it's very nice, very lovely. Okay, I do actually quite like this figure, even though I'm really not into football. Sorry. I don't know why, I just haven't ever really gotten into it. My dad did try, but I don't know. It wasn't for me. There we go. Okay. The one that I'm most excited about is still to come. It's still to come. Football person, second worst in the series. I mean, I do think that there's probably more to... This maybe my least favourite is the dinosaur robot, because I don't see me using that anywhere. That's just a display CMF. That's not something I would ever use in any of the cities, because I just don't really do that. The slime monster is probably my... actually, I think that football player is my second worst, which is rude because I don't think it's a bad figure. I think it's actually a really good figure. But I could use that in the city, right? I'm a bit like meh. There's a good hair mold, but it's meh. I can use it in like a play park though, so I feel like it's cool. It's usable. And then same with the slime monster. That probably is like second, like third worst or third bottom, because I think he's actually quite fun and it'd be really fun to put in the city. So I can see myself using it. So yeah, there we go. Ooh. That was my mother sending me something. All right, we have, there's the clownfish. The clownfish. So pretty. So I would just keep checking over here so I know that it's in view, because I'm worried that I don't. The clownfish is really good. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't realise that. Oh my god, don't lose pieces behind it. Okay, this is, okay. I'm not into like scuba diving, but like this hair mold is insane. It's dual molded with trans clear. Oh my god. Oh my, that is crazy. Okay, I need, the face I think is very generic. We've seen this face a million times. But look at the mold for the hair. Look. Wow. That's just insanity. That is awesome. That is really, really, really cool. Wow. I can't believe there is a dual molded hairpiece with like trans clear. That is so good. Okay, we wanted to attach this girl. Oh! Ideally not by yeeting her across. Okay, we're gonna use her like this so she can be swimming kinda. Okay. And then we have got this clownfish, which is sort of in like, oh, he doesn't attach without that little piece either, but he can sit on the bottom. Oh, I've put her on the mold that she, the plate that she came with, but it's okay for now. Oh, she's got like a pen and paper, so she's drawing the clownfish. Oh my goodness. He's 106 grams, or at least that's what I assume it means. This is one of those figures that has no business being this good. Look at like the leaf, like that's perfect for coral, the clownfish. Wow, this is just, you must appreciate it. There we go. Appreciate. Please focus. Why do none of my cameras want to focus? There we go. That is so cool. So cool. Okay. She may be my most favourite currently. It's close with the chocolate lady, but... Ah, the fish. The fish is falling. Oh, I'm really warm, actually. Why am I warm? It's not even that warm, but... Nah, I mean, it's not cold. Attach the fishy. Fishy in the sea. Okay, no, she has to sit a bit lower because otherwise I don't think there's enough room for her. There we go. Okay, she's really, really cool. I want more. I want more than just 5 left. We need more! When is the next series coming out? We have got... Mr. Yucky has been found. There's a normal jump since the Wild West theme. Oh, okay. I mean, I can't remember. I do think I have all of them, to be honest. I have so many random music instruments. Ryan Sevelflux says that figure is a modular dumpster accessory pack. So true. You can upgrade every dumpster in your city. I'm just trying to read things. I'm not interested in football, but I like the colours of the football figure. Yeah, true. They're quite interesting. I don't know if they're based on anything that has already existed for a while or something, but they are quite good. Sad Escape says that hairpiece comes in 3 one-piece sets from last year, only in black so far. At this point, I don't know. I'm assuming you mean the curly hair one from the football player, because that comment is sort of like amongst the football player comments. Could be. I don't own any of the one-piece sets, so very likely that is probably where my knowledge is failing. I do like the figure, but I can't see an immediate use for it. Maybe I should try my hand at habitats. Do you mean the scuba diver girl? Because yes, I'm with you. It's an amazing figure, but I do not have any kind of underwater scene, or I mean at the moment I have no scenes, but I'm not planning on making an underwater scene. The only thing I can think of maybe doing with her is like building sort of like, you know, in these like cool fancy hotels or places like SeaWorld, you have like big aquariums, so that could be like in a zoo or maybe an exhibit, and maybe she's in there, but that seems a bit weird because she seems more like a wildlife appreciator, but still, like, she's kind of cool. Okay, Trixie says yes, the hairpiece, the curly hairpiece is from One Piece. Perfect. It's the boost kicking in. I've had like barely any. I'm talking way too much as per usual. Yeah, the goalie. The goalie had like is that the other figure that I was meaning? So yeah, we had, I think you had 2 that I can remember that was as part of the main series. But then, no, you know, football's so popular that like obviously we've had them before. Leloid? It is Leloid. I hadn't actually even seen that. Thanks. Waffles saw that it was Leloid in here, but I hadn't even looked while I was in here. I opened it without even thinking because I was trying to catch up on all of the comments that you guys were saying. The steampunk one is like really good. I do think she's awesome. She doesn't really work for me because of what I display generally, but I can see her, yeah, as you say, like super useful, like monster fighters, pirates, like she has a lot of really cool parts on her. So yes, I totally see her being super useful. I think she's a super awesome figure, like really strong, but I don't think I'm going to incorporate her into any scenes just because I haven't really got any scenes where she would make sense, except for like maybe without the gun she could maybe be like part of like a theatre performance or something like that, but I haven't got a theatre either. Hello Ogjaham, hello! Right, it is Leloid. I will call him Leloid because the only reference I have for Ninjago is the Ninjago movie, which actually I really like. I unironically really like the Ninjago movie. May actually need to watch it again sometime because it's been a little while since I've watched that last. Wow, he comes with a lot of accessories. Ooh, he's really detailed. I do kind of like it when they put like figures from themes in here, like Lego owned themes, because they get to just do so much more cool detail. So yeah, it's really cool to have a Leloid. Also, I think it makes sense for, I think people that know about Ninjago will probably be screaming this at me, but like it has some sort of anniversary again this year, so I think it's kind of awesome to have a tribute to it, because it's one of the most popular, like, successful Lego owned themes. So one of, if not the most. I don't actually know what it competes with. It's probably the most popular one. His hair is so cool. My guy is stylish. We have given him a sword, and then we're gonna give him his throwy knife things. As you can see, I have a very large vocabulary as it comes to weapons, and I totally know what I'm talking about, so you should totally trust me. Here we have Leloid. His quiff though, look at that quiff game. It is strong, strong. There we go. Damn, Lloyds! You're always handsome. Come on, camera. He's in the middle. You can see him. He's not getting the main character treatment, unfortunately. Poor guy. The camera's like, no. He's had too much attention already. Right, I'll try here again. He is really cool. He has a lot of really good parts on him. Quite reusable tools so far, the stuff as well. Got a sword, got the throwing knives. Very fancy. Very, very fancy. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some rearranging in my little thing here because. Right. Perfect. They all have such large like accessories that they're kind of blocking each other out. Okay, try and be nice to each other, please. It's not obviously. This is not how they're going to be displayed. This is just for now. Just for now. We're still after the princess. I mean, we should have every single one. The Boba one, the Bionicle one, the witch, and oh well, that's all four. So okay, we're missing like 4 of the ones on this thing. Okay. I was gonna say Boba because I saw purple, but it isn't. It's the witch. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, the head, like the hair is. Oh my god. Look at the cat. Okay, which one is best to show you? I mean, its snout is like really big, but also I think some cats have really big snouts. It's a long boy. It's huge. I wonder if it's like meant to be more of like a Maine Coon. I feel like it looks a little bit more. It's not as cute and round as some of the cat molds we have. It's a bit more like long boy, but that doesn't mean it's not very cute. Okay, this witch is awesome. Oh, I need to start to display with every single witch figure that LEGO has ever made. I'm gonna write that idea down because I really want to do that. I really like all the, especially most recently, maybe modern witches. I'll limit it to modern witches. Display of all LEGO modern witches. Also, this is my notepad. So cute! Okay. Okay. Right. Skirt. Adorable, adorable little outfit. She is so cute. Yes. Okay. Do I do the wink face or the happy face? What do you think? Like, which one is best? We've got happy or like the winky one. I feel like happy is more like she's innocent and young kind of thing. The winky is just a bit like too, I don't know. Oh dear, a new rabbit hole. Making a witch's display. It's a fun rabbit hole. Maybe I have to limit it to like only witches that came with a cat or something like that. But I have quite a lot of witches. I have all the like Sanderson sisters and stuff. I don't know. I'll make up some arbitrary rules to set some parameters because otherwise this is going to be like crazy. But so here is the witch. Look at her blue hair. She's so anime core. Like, oh my god. Look at her. Oh, the hat. I need like several recolors of the hat. It's perfect. It's so cute and like, yeah, really, really nice. And then the cat. Always can do. This cat is not yet going in my collection because this is the first time we've seen this variant of this mold, but I'm sure we'll see more recolors of it coming. There we go. Let's go. This is the Boba figure. Hell yeah. Okay, that's really fun. That is really fun, actually. Come on. I've got such a massive amount of boxes and stuff to throw away now. Okay, so this is obviously just like a pink costume. It's actually quite handy if they did like a brick costume in this colour, but they haven't done a brick costume in this colour because they only make brick costumes and stuff, but they haven't done uniform colours of that colour, and it's really annoying because it's tripping up my display. So this is one criticism that a lot of people have had, but this lady comes with 2 faces. So one is cool sunglasses and one is just like a happy face, but her costume is see-through. Though you can't, it's not very noticeable, you can see a second face there, which is a bit of a shame. So I think this probably would have been a better one without a dual face, but really fun. Also, she has to hold the cherries. Hold the cherries, lady. Okay. I would definitely have this. This is definitely going to go in my city, like, when I rebuild. She needs to be there. Now I also need to possibly build a boba shop, but she's cute. I don't know if you can tell that there's people outside the house. They're very loud. There's a birthday party going on, so I can't really stop that. It's very loud for me, but oh well. Sounds like they're having fun. Is that Boba Fett from Space Plan? No. We do not speak about him. We shall call him Pickle. Pickle is such a good name for that cat. Yes. I'm gonna call him Pickle. This is the one I was most excited about. Oh my god. Do you know what that means, Waffles? Do you know what that means? Sounds like wolves in your garden. I don't really know what noise they were making, but I can imagine that it sounds like that. Oh, I have 3 see-through horns. Apparently they included 2 spares just to make sure. Unless the lady is meant to hold one. Her costume is so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, again, dual molded face. Not molded, I mean dual printed. I'm sorry, I'm using the wrong terms, but you know what I mean. Focus on this lady. You need to see the beauty. Come on, there we go. Beautiful. The back face is like very generically elvish, very pretty, very usable. She can be like a cheekboned lady in the city. She doesn't need to be an elf, but works really well. But I really like her face where it's like just sort of like serene looking. I've got a cup. Okay. I need at least one more of this. Like, absolutely. I've not actually seen any of these in the wild. Obviously, technically, they've only been out like a few days, but these are really... I want to put the horsies straight away with my collection. I know I maybe shouldn't do, because technically I'm still needing to get the other one. Or like, I still need to get second one so I can have a complete CMF, but yeah, I kind of want to. Anyway, the horsey can go front row. This horsey's huge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, lady, you can go here, in the middle, and then this horsey can go here. Horsey. Maybe the horsey gets its own. There we go. Perfect. 2 see-through little unicorn horns. Beautiful. Well, I wonder what that's gonna be. Now the moment of truth to see if I have a new one. It looks correct. I think I have a full set. Oh yes. My first ever Bionicle adjacent item. Oh, I threw one of the items that I needed for this figure in the box. There we go. Ooh. Oh my god, there's so many parts. There's so many parts. Okay, he's got shoulder pads. He's wearing a sweatband. Or it could also be the way that that's how he's tying up the mask. He looks cool actually. Okay, he has, I need the instructions for this. So I build him properly. Oh, okay, it's a sword. I actually think this is a really fun figure. I have nothing with Bionicle, but I do really like that LEGO included a reference to Bionicle, because it was a huge theme. I don't know what age you guys are, but like when I was a child, like several boys of my age had so many Bionicle. Like they were a thing. Like they were huge. They were everywhere. I mean, at the time I didn't really associate them with LEGO, but then I also didn't know very much about LEGO. But they are huge, and I really do like that LEGO sort of appreciates that in a minifigure. Plus, it's really fun. This is probably really good for like a costume thing. If I did one in the city, like that'd be really fun. So I actually do think that it's really fun that they did that. I can't stand behind killing Bionicle was a travesty and a betrayal, because I honestly don't think I would have sold that well anymore. I don't know, they probably had very good reasons looking at sales numbers, but that will all be what I say. I do think that it's good that they honor their like history and like the stuff that they came from. So let me just switch. It's getting dark outside, so like the light is becoming really white, but I am somewhat suntanned, I promise. Anyway, here we go. Look at the beauties. You guys, I love CMFs. I love CMF so much. You know what? Upon reflection, the witch may actually be my favourite, you know. It's close between like the elven princess unicorn lady and the witch, but I'm leaning witch, I have to be honest. I think it's really, really fun to be getting a witch figure that's so different to any ones that we had before. There's some really usable, this is a really strong series. There's not a single one that I outright really dislike, which there's usually one, it's usually whatever robot they include, but I mean dislike is a strong word, it's like, oh, this is my least favourite, but yeah, no, I think, girl, they're great. Anyway, more opening, I wouldn't more please. Lego, next series? I've heard rumours of a Shrek series next. I've watched a lot of Shrek, I actually quite like Shrek. And when I was like, God, how old would I have been? 13, 14, 15? 14? I don't know. Anyway, when Shrek the 4th came out, I think I went to see that in the cinema, and when we went to get tickets, because me and my friend went, when we get tickets, there was also some sort of rom-com in the cinema at the same time, and they assumed that we were there to see that, and we weren't, and we had to correct him to say that we were going there to see Shrek, and then he did look at us like he was judging us. I mean, in our heads, we were really grown up for this. I mean, I was a child. I don't know how, I must have been like 14 or 15, something like that. Let's not date myself too much here. Anyway, we have a new series. Delightful, delightful. Rather marvellous, what can I say? It doesn't feel like that long ago that I opened the one with all the green base plates, and obviously, you know what this means? The next series is going to be series 30. Actually, that makes me wonder. No, they haven't done it with numbers, have they? Series 10 was sort of special because it was series 10, but I think after that, series 20 wasn't necessarily special, I don't believe. I think it was, I think after that they just did like certain anniversaries of years. Because I was just thinking like, what are they going to do for series 30? Also, I have to put it out there, I wouldn't be super surprised if the rumours of the Shrek series are incorrect, because it's quite early and it's also quite out there, so I feel like because we're getting Shrek sets, that's something that may have gotten mixed up, so I wouldn't be super surprised if that's incorrect, though I would actually think it's quite fun. Anyway. There's more things to open. That's right. More things to open! I really want to see Marge. And I need to add her to my collection. Probably should post a picture of that collection soon, just so people are aware that it's still ongoing, but I keep meaning to build like a new frame for it and actually expand it, because several of the figures don't fit on anymore if I want to have some sort of like nice layout. So also I built this, this alien shouldn't be there, he just took over, but I built this today whilst I was trying to distract myself. How cute is this? Like it folds in like all the way, so you could put it in one of those like new style sets for a gift for purchase, guys. Guys, just give a purchase. Look. Like, it's so cool. This is probably one of my... I mean, I missed out on the Hermione... This is one of my regrets, which is pathetic, because the figure isn't unique, so that's not a problem. Well, technically she is listed, but you can make her from common parts, the Hermione. It was one of the first time we saw her. We saw a Hermione with a skirt. However, I really want the sticker sheet from that set. You know, the stairwell with like they had all the portraits on the wall, and it was really cool, and I missed that gift for purchase because it came out at a time where basically every single Harry Potter set that they had was already one that I owned, so I wasn't like gonna buy more just to get the gift for purchase, which is the one time I didn't actually get hold of the gift for purchase, and now it's one of those things that I just never actually ended up picking up because the prices for it went insane, which is very sad. But this I got for £30 at Bricktastic, as some of you will know. How cute is this? Like, oh my goodness, I really like this. Okay, I do actually really like it. There's only 3 stickers, but I think they're used really effectively to have them in like the background. It just makes it feel more like just, it gives it more depth. And also obviously we have the play feature of like the portrait does open, which is really fun. The use of these like leaf pieces that they use in all the like botanical sets is super effective. So yeah, I think it's great. And then we also have Neville, who is I think he's an exclusive figure to this set. I think he's not super unique. I think the vest, the cardigan that he's wearing, I think we have seen a similar one off. But for my collection, I think I needed him. Focus on my Neville boy, please. There we go. Look at that. He's so scared. Yes, I really like him. I really like this set. It was a very cute build. And also I think actually this gift for purchase kind of showed a little bit of that sort of Lego's getting quite good at smaller Harry Potter sets. And this could have, I wonder if this was meant to ever be a set, because it feels like it could have been a set and not a gift for purchase. But it's a very good gift for purchase, and I'm glad I got tracked down and bought it because it was definitely worth it. It's a bit more than probably it would have been had it been like a retail set, but me, all good. Here comes the boy! I didn't see your comment in time to make it as I was building the Bionicle figure waffles, but it is a good figure. I have to give it to you. I love how you guys are like, oh my god, like Bionicle, really. We're gonna get Nick Bluetooth in the future CMF series, trust. I have absolutely no idea what Nick Bluetooth is, but I'm sure I'm about to find out. Oh, thank you very much, Tyson. Get ahead of, enjoy the stream, y'all. And like and subscribe, all that stuff. Yes, please, that'd be super helpful, thank you. See you later, Tyson, thanks for being here. Thanks for being so generous as well. See you later. Let me go back to where I was reading. I lose track of the like lines so much. If we're on a Star Wars sets from the prequels and Harry Potter sets, probably saved GLG. I mean, to be fair, I wonder what their sales figures were like, because I don't know how profitable they need to be in order to survive, because they're not like a publicly traded company, so I guess it's just up to the business, like how much profit do they want to make in order to, you know, to give themselves a salary. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they probably make a hell of a lot of profit right now, and that's not really the point, I'm just meaning like, how close were they? But I'm very happy that they made some Harry Potter sets, because it got me into Lego, and it's brought me a huge amount of joy, and my feelings towards the Lego sets for Harry Potter have gone meh, yay, you know, like a little bit like that, but some of them are really fun, and I do have a little bit of a weak spot for them, and now I have a whole Harry Potter figure collection. It's expensive. You know, if I could go back in time and tell myself, do you really want to commit to collecting every single Harry Potter figure, pretty much, since 2008? I may rethink. However, it is a fun little thing. I'm not that obsessed with it, so I'm not buying that much extra because of it. But yeah, it is something to focus on. I'll whenever I see the collection again, because it's at my friend's house, because I'm moving, I'll take a picture, because I'll have to add these ones to it, which I will now open, but I was just trying to make sure that I was caught up on comments before I did. My Ninjago fanboy says, Lloyd is the number one. Shrek feels like a meme now. I would believe it more if it was 10 years ago. Yeah, I kind of agree, but then we are getting a new Shrek movie, Jeremy, so I don't know if... I don't know, I think... This is my suspect. I have no, like, knowledge further than probably what you guys have, but what I think may have happened is they said they are doing Shrek sets, and then also there's going to be more CMF, and now the rumour became that they are Shrek CMF. However, I believe it could be, because, like, for example, like, there's already a gingerbread mold that they could just change to look like the gingerbread man from Shrek, and I guess they're doing some Shrek sets anyway, so they're making some of the mold, but I'd be surprised if we were actually getting a CMF set based on Shrek. I'd be I'd be happy, because it'd be fun, but I'd be surprised, I have to be honest. I would really like Lord Farquaad. That'd be really funny. But yeah, so I'd be surprised. But we'll see. We'll see. It could be maybe a more generic one. Maybe they have a different license. We'll see. Time will tell. Johanna seems unfamiliar with the Wonder Dad's Galador. I know a little bit about it. I think I know enough about it to know that I am not interested in it. And it looks very ugly. And I think that's a general consensus. But it was before I was into Lego. It was kind of in between I was a proper child and the boys in my life would have been having that marketed to them, and you know, so I was kind of in between that phase. Galador is best forgotten. I have been told this, so you know, I know what it looks like. I'm like, me. No, we must remember the failures of the past. I would actually agree, but also, that's amazing. Let's open this. Let's go to our Lego building. Open this up. Gotta do the tappy taps. We're an influencer now. I bought some Lego. It's kind of satisfying, is that wrong? Is that how I do it? It's kind of, there's something about it. The noise is exciting. Okay. Oh, it's plastic. Yo, Johanna, it's plastic. It's a Lego, obviously it's plastic. No, you know what I mean. The bag. The bag is plastic. Okay. Oh, it's actually quite a lot of bags. God damn. Okay, I think that's it. I think that is it. This honestly just feels like a copy-paste from the set that we've had before. Like, it even has that sort of, like, side sign that says Privet Drive. Oh! Funny story. There is... Okay, for anybody in the UK, they're like, whatever. But, I obviously build wardrobes, and I got allocated a job several months ago for a fit that was gonna happen on 4 Privet Drive. Obviously, it wasn't like... 4 Privet Drive, Harry Potter doesn't look like 4 Privet Drive, you know. But I just thought that was so funny. I was like, oh my god. Because it was in like a relatively new build area. I think, actually, was this the house? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it was a pretty new build area. So it was like some developer somewhere was like, I'm gonna take this opportunity and I'm gonna build Privet Drive. Not that it looked anything like it, I don't think. But sadly, the customer cancelled, so I never actually went to go to 4 Privet Drive to build wardrobes, because like one of them was going to be bright pink, which would have been great, but sadly it was never to be. And I really looked forward to that job, but oh well, it is fine. But I had to share. I nearly worked at 4 Privet Drive, which I thought was really funny. You're welcome. Story time with Johanna. Oh, there's 2 booklets. This is a serious set. It has a lot of bags. Oh dear, what have I committed to? What have I committed to? Oh my god! It's going fine, it's going fine. Look! Stickers. Oh no. Why didn't they just give us lattice pieces? I mean, I think I know why, but lattice would have been too serious, but they're quite useful if you're doing like a medieval thing. James, I don't think is in a chat, but this would be a really good sticker sheet to use if you're doing like a medieval build. Jeremy says, Jesus Christ, a box I was packing just fell off my bed and scared the daylights out of me. Thankfully, nothing fragile inside. 'Tis the ghosts. The ghosts of Galador and Bionicle have combined. Anyway, somebody had to. The Jack Stone fandom. Oh my god, I know what Jack Stone looked like. I don't think I had, my neighbours, who were my cousins, had some Jack Stone Lego. those figures. Like, if we complain about mini dolls being too big for mini figures, yeah, look at Jack Stone, man. Anyway, these are like really similar stickers to to what we got in the original Privet Drive. It's like literally the same concept. The front door, slightly updated. We've got a few different pictures. I do really like that we get like a rendition of the portrait of the Dursleys. I wish it was just a sticker of the portrait, so we had it on the tile so we could put the portrait somewhere else, but it's alright. And then we've got some, I think, probably some of Dursley's TVs, and then we have a really cute number, like a number 4 Privet Drive. That's such a typical number thing that you see everywhere in the UK on all the properties. Every single bloody house has like a little flower. Little flower. Not every single house, but there is an age of house and also an age of person that will have that as their front door number. And there is part of me that wants it because it's such a typical thing and it's a little bit kitsch, and sometimes I like a little bit kitsch, so maybe. Anyway, we have a huge amount of plates as well. My goodness. They are 6 by, so these are 8 by 16s, I'm pretty sure. And then we have some 6 by 16s, yeah, 6 by 16s, which are nice and narrow. So I'm assuming that's the base, that's the top. Look at that shine. Ooh. Beautiful shine. New Lego, guys, it's the best. Anyway, you go grab a set as well to build. Let's build together. Don't be shy. Grab a drink as well. This stream is called Tiles and Tipples. So ideally start a new modular build because there's plenty of tiles at the beginning of those. And get yourself your favourite little tipple. It is Sunday night. It is. It is for most people, except people in the UK, or most people in the UK. It is a school night tomorrow night, but when has that stopped us before? Cheers. We should indeed. Sweep Jack Stone under the rug and never talk about it again. Right, let's find Harry and build him. He is not a new figure. Shock, Harry, you're so common. Harry Potter, he's so common. Oh. So I don't need to keep him necessarily. He'll stay with this set. Look at him. Harry. The commonest of Potters. Ooh. Little medium nougat short leg. Oh no, medium legs because they move. Silly Johanna. We have had medium dark tan legs already. Well, I don't know where I called it nougat there. Maybe I was thinking of the sweet because I was thinking I needed a little snack, but you know. He also has some wands, but I don't think I need to take those off the thing. Where am I gonna put the instructions? There, I would say, to try and stop any bricks from accidentally rolling away. Alright, I'm gonna change the temperature of this light a little bit because no, not the brightness, but the temperature. Okay. Only for my eyes. I don't think it makes a difference on the screen. Cheers, but my sensible brain is aware of the alarm tomorrow morning at 6, so tea for me. I mean, luckily, it won't really make a difference to me. I thought UK is a bank holiday tomorrow, yes, but one is not subject to bank holidays. I've actually had to email my customer, who has actually not emailed me back, just to be like, hello, I am still turning up at 8 AM tomorrow, regardless of it being a bank holiday. Just wanted to make sure that you're still aware of this. Because it has happened before that we've agreed with a customer for a date of fitting, and then we shown up, or like the day before, they're like, oh, I thought it wasn't happening because it was a bank holiday. And we're like, at no point did we tell you it wasn't happening. It is happening. So, we'll see. How often have I shown up to a job and I couldn't fit? It doesn't happen very often. Sometimes people are surprised when I show up, even though I talk to these people beforehand, but it's usually a month before. Sometimes I get told I should call them the moment I get allocated a job, but really I find if I talk to people, because sometimes I get jobs allocated to me like 3 months before the fitting date, and if I speak to them 3 months beforehand, by the time the job comes around, they've forgotten everything I've said, so then I'm just going to be repeating myself. So I tend to speak to everybody about a month beforehand, and then they tend to remember. So it tends to be okay. Just hope they're going to be nice people, and, you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't think it's a crazy difficult job, so for a bank holiday Monday, I think it should be a pretty decent little way to spend the day. All good. Where is the round tile? I have a black square tile. Oh, there it is. So I'm saying I don't have a... Can I light this up better? Oh, it's getting a little bit dark over here. Just bear with me, sir. Oof. Oh, my knee is so bad. Ow. My knee. Oh my goodness. I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I have a bad knee. Anybody else over 30? We all have one knee that we like and one knee that keeps playing up. But for some reason it tends to play up sort of randomly, and it's played up recently. And I'm getting to the point now where I can't comfortably walk up and down the stairs normally, so I'm like doing one step at a time, which is concerning because my job is always upstairs and I'm constantly hauling tools upstairs. So not being able to walk upstairs is a tiny bit inconvenient, I have to be honest. Anyway. Tiny bit inconvenient. Public holiday tomorrow. Thanks for reminding me to turn off the alarm. Well, this is good to summon it. Anyway, we're building a very important build, so we just need to concentrate a moment. Johanna, stop being distracted. You're only here to build Lego. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, sorry, my bad. Silly me. Cannot forget my station. Ooh, so many leaves. I do love a good Lego leaf. I need more of those new, like, big leaf bunches, because I want to experiment with them. I think they're cool. They can look cool. They can also look really bad, but I want to experiment with them and make them look good. And in a new, like, June... I really should have filmed a video talking about a June set. Where does the time go, guys? Also, I dressed in normal civilian clothing today. So, like, I should have made the most of it by actually filming a video. I'm not even wearing the same t-shirt that I was wearing in, like, 3 videos in a row. Like, come on. Clearly didn't plan correctly. But I had about 3,000 emails to send instead. Darn it. I really ought to have talked about them. I actually don't know if Lego has already released all of these sets on their website, so even if I had filmed it, I don't know if I could have released it, because, you know, I don't want to accidentally annoy the Lego overlords, you know. But it's hard for me to keep track of what they've actually announced and what they haven't announced. But I do really want to talk about it, guys, and I want to talk about it with pictures, and I want to get excited with all of you about, like, beautiful sets and cute little new molds and cute new little mold variants, and I also kind of want to buy Lego. Maybe what will happen is I will finish the stream later, and then I will keep, like, recording, and I will just navigate to lego.com and I may just place a parts order. Maybe. I did actually release a video, but I don't think most of you saw it, because I've had a video that I made about all the builds that I saw at Bricktastic, and I've had it, it took so much time to edit, it was honestly crazy. But I edited it down, and I was trying to get a reference for every single build that I showed with, like, a credit to the builder, and I found out that, like, I only really had the name of the builder in the footage about 10 to 20% of the time. The other times, either I thought I had it, but it wasn't actually a card that just said the name of it, or I don't know if the card was the builder or, like, the group that they were part of. And also just very often I just filmed because I thought it was impressive, and I just didn't even really think about it, because I just kind of filmed the stuff I was looking at as and when I got a chance. So I just realised, and I was trying to speak to several people who were there, to ask like, oh, do you remember who did this? But it was becoming harder and harder like the more weeks went past, and then I just never actually uploaded this video because I was like, well, I feel bad and I can't credit every single person, but also I did spend a huge amount of time editing, and like I also just kind of want to show you the mocks because they're really freaking cool. So I've uploaded it as a members only video for now because I do just feel bad that I failed at capturing who built all of this stuff, but I think I just wasn't focused enough on like, I was too focused on actually just getting the footage. I wasn't really thinking about like, how am I going to edit this? How am I going to make sure that I have like easy reference points? Like, I was just kind of like quickly trying to grab my camera out, taking as much footage as I could, and then also trying to dodge the people around, like all the people visiting later on. I have some footage of like before I open, but generally it's all from after, so. I'm clearly not a very good YouTuber at vlogging, and I ought to practice more, but oh well. There we have it. Oh my goodness! Sorry, thank you with Bricks TV. Somebody signed up as a member. I didn't actually even mean to have that as a member chat. I feel bad now. But thank you for sharing, for subscribing and supporting as a member. I really appreciate it. I hope you like some of the content that's there. I'm a bit hit and miss with doing stuff, I have to be honest, but I try my best with the time that I have. I thought I did it a while ago. I mean, maybe, like, sometimes Google, like, doesn't auto-renew or something, so it does happen, but thank you. I appreciate it. I just have a little supporter tier. I used to have more tiers, but I just realised because of my crazy work schedule and like my unsettled way of being at the moment, I can't really commit to like regular members only stuff, unfortunately, so I thought I'd take that pressure off myself because I was just continuously living with guilt that I was like not doing enough, so I was like, okay, let's just focus on getting some content out. And if some people want to support me directly, that's really helpful, and actually you guys do make a difference, because without you guys I probably couldn't buy half the Lego that I'm doing to kind of talk about on this channel, so I really appreciate it. That being said though, work is going well and it's really helping to make sure that I actually can get myself a few treats every now and then now without feeling like it's a sacrifice, so it's really exciting because we all know how I feel about Lego. So yeah, that's kind of partially where I was like, oh, we should totally like go and like do a little Lego pick a brick song. Has anybody here, I mean I'm assuming quite a few of you, have any of you recently placed a PAB order on Lego.com? Because you're like adding all these things and the list is so long and you're like, oh my god, like £50 later, because you obviously want to spend £50 or whatever the equivalent is to get free shipping, and then you like add all this up and then you like get really excited and then the bag shows up and it's like 5 items and you're like, this is £50. And then you have a moment where you're like, think about all of your life choices. It's a character building moment, as we could say. Character building, sure. Yes, I'm waiting for new parts to hit PAB. It's been a long overdue to get some new. Yes, they promised us at Bricktastic we were getting loads of new parts, and I'm still waiting. And job data says, oh my god, every time. Like, the money flies away and, like, 3 parts arrive, and you feel like you, like, was this a charitable donation or something? However, the parts you get are always really beautiful. There is that. So, it doesn't teach you not to do it again, which is the dangerous bit about it. Placed a PAB order recently and it missed 10 of 1 part. Damn! Naya, I mean, I'm assuming you probably reach out to Lego and I'm assuming either they credited you back or they just send out the parts, because I've had parts missing in the past, but it's never been an issue of like getting a refund or anything, so that's something. But if you're waiting for it for a mock or something, that can be really annoying. I should really start building my mock. I've already planned it, I've not done anything. Ooh, this month is going to be a lot of new parts, because the ones in January were... Ooh. Well, maybe I need to wait for that then. I have been waiting on an update for ages. I had actually assumed that it would have taken place by now. There's a lot of good stuff. I have new elementary inside it, but ooh, I mean, I'm expecting it to be a lot. Like, I had a decent chat with the people at the pub, like, stall when I was there. Obviously, they couldn't share anything, like, confidential, but they did hint at decent parts coming and the January release stuff. But I've just, because I had that conversation in bloody end of February, I assumed that it probably would have hit the pub by now, but turns out that it has not. I really want to see what the pub, like, I don't know, I know there was a display about pub at Bertastic, which I did not attend, so that's probably on me, but I really want to know how the system works. But then if it's anything like the people that pick the stuff for the jobs that I do, I don't know what they're counting, but they're not counting the things that they're putting in the boxes. If it's automated, it shouldn't go wrong, but if it's people make mistakes. Have we ever counted to 13? I have. It's quite hard apparently because I was still missing 2 handles out of the 13, and then when I reported it and said I need 2 more handles, they were like, it's marked as it's been shipped. Are you sure you don't have them? I was like, I'm pretty sure I have no more handles left. There are still 2 things that currently need a handle. Don't really know what else to tell you. And then they were like, can you take a picture? I'm like, of the missing items? Ah. Anyway, I love my job. I'm not even employed by them. Anyway, any big business works like this. Oh, perfect. I'm glad that you're at least getting the parts. But yeah, annoying that you have to wait for it, for sure. Am I still in view? Can you see what I'm doing? Oh, you can see that I've just made a mistake in the build. Perfect. New parts on 11th of May. Perfect. Okay, I have to, in that case, I'll wait until the 11th of May to place an order. Yeah, it's basically handpicked by people in the factories. Yeah, I'm not surprised that they make mistakes. I've had mistakes in my orders before. They were never really, like, big enough that I bothered complaining about them, because usually what I order is just, like, fancy stuff. But I tend not to have very high value individual parts in there necessarily, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I only wanted it, like, because it looked pretty, and then I've had, like, extra parts of something else, and I'm like, oh, well, it works out. So I've had 1 or 2 orders that didn't have mistakes, but most of them have had at least 1 mistake, but luckily, I think one time it was something that I was like, well, I kind of need this, so I did order it. Like, I did. They've always, like, you know, they don't even question you, which is quite nice. Ooh, Jeremy says, I was about to do pad for my Mills plate supplies, but ended up going Brickling instead. For Mills, Brickling is, like, for sure the better option. It's so much cheaper. It can be so much cheaper if you select the right colour of whichever happens to have been. I've done a lot of Mills, I did a lot of, well, obviously what I did for my Mills wasn't, like, actually Mills. It was sort of, like, adjacent to the idea of Mills. But I used a lot of 2x2 bricks that I got off the wall because of, like, whatever colour they happened to have on the pad wall, because that ended up working out quite cost effective. How much time did I spend stacking it? I don't know. Don't really want to know. But that worked out quite well. And then I bought all of the 4x4 plates that I used off one guy somewhere in, like, I want to say, like, Poland or something. For some reason he had like 5 million. I used a lot of them for, I bought them originally for the medieval fantasy layout, but I've reused them for a lot of Mills plates. And then also I had a guy, I wonder how Felix is. OGs will know Felix, but Felix was on our Discord at the good old times around COVID, and he bought a lot of used Lego in bulk lots, and then I basically at one point bought all the 16x16 plates that he had from him, because I just felt it was easier to do Mills that way. And I could get those, like, 16x16 plates for like £1 each, which made it worth it. Man, I hope he's doing right. I wonder what he's like. Where he is. He, like, was our COVID Lego dealer of used Lego. He got me into buying some bulk lots as well, actually. Man, I hope he's doing okay. I was mildly astonished when at Bricktastic this year they told us they were handpicked. I honestly assumed it was done by robots. I did think it was, I don't know if I knew that or if I just picked that up or where I had that information from. I did think it was handpicked, which I think is probably partially where I've always been a bit like, eh, whatever, when there was mistakes, but also I did pay for it, so, you know. I got parts cancelled due to high volume of demand. Oh, really? What kind of parts? Like, when you order like a large amount of like one type, or like, and did you like not get any, or did you like just get a smaller amount? High volume of demand. I mean, personally, I would say like, if you sold more than you have, maybe you made a mistake, but I'm assuming they were probably quite nice about it, but still, like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Plans. I am not really paying attention too much to the steps, so I may be making mistakes. If you see me make a mistake, do shout. I may or may not see it in the chat and adhere to it. Anyway, have you guys got any good YouTube channel recommendations of like stuff that you can kind of watch in the background? I've watched what feels like pretty much every single Mental Pilot video that he's ever made recently, and it's been very relaxing somehow. Clearly watching analytical breakdowns of plane crashes makes me feel relaxed. But I'd like more like that, like high quality, rational, like stuff that is also not like, you know, the state of the world, because that is just depressing. So this is for like relaxing purposes, ideally. I used to really like watching like restoration channels, like, you know, taking like stuff from like a rusty mess to something that's beautiful. But then also, it ruined it a bit for me when I started hearing like, oh, they're all using stuff that they themselves have made look, not all of them, but a lot of them, that they themselves have made look old. And then I was like, oh, now I'm less interested. I was always so impressed. Clearly I was just like too easily satisfied or something. The people are very loud outside. 1 torso and 100 masonry. Wait. Dark blue masonry? Dark blue masonry? I have important business to attend to all of a sudden. Lego masonry brick colours. Note colours. Dark blue? I don't think I have any dark blue. Well, as I have some sort of obsession with masonry, it would be rude for me not to order any dark blue masonry, I would say. I have the known colours of 1x2 Lego masonry is a light bluish grey, have a lot. Medium nougat, have a lot. Dark tan, have decent amounts. Dark bluish grey. Okay, tan, dark orange, dark red, white, sand green, reddish brown, olive green, sand blue, yellowish green, dark green, nougat, light aqua, light nougat, medium azure, black, dark blue, and warm pink. Well, I have ordered the warm pink, I think, the masonry too, because I think that was part of Lug, but that is like far away still. However, I think I have black, don't think I have medium azure. I have light aqua, I'm pretty sure, a decent amount. Not that much, but like a handful. But like, well. I also need to order some of the leaf pieces, you know, my beautiful collection of leaf pieces that I have. I'm breaking it as I try to show you. I'm ruining my collection. Come on, show it to the peoples. Don't be shy. This collection, I'm missing sand green. I think I was I was missing something else. Hold up. What was I missing? What was I missing again? I cannot remember now. I know that I'm being annoying because you can't see my screen, but this is important business. Important. What is it called? Plant. It's definitely called plant, but I don't know exactly how to describe it. But it definitely comes up when you put in plant, I'm pretty sure. Because I put in leaf before and then it doesn't come up. And it's on page 2 of Brooklink. I think. Ooh, maybe it isn't. Maybe I am wrong. Been out of the game too long, peoples. It is no longer on page 2. I found plant plate. Ah, there it is. It is on page 3 now. So I have got bright green, green, dark green, orange. Oh, that is orange. Pearl gold, medium lavender, olive green, yellow, magenta. Magenta is such a nice word. Bright light orange, dark turquoise, bright pink, coral. Yes. Have I got bright pink? Yeah, bright pink. Reddish orange, red, white, bright light blue, yellowish green, dark azure. Azure, again, great word. Azure and magenta. I shall paint my house azure and magenta because I'm an eccentric, you know. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Bright light yellow, light nougat, pearl dark grey. Yes, I do. Dark blue. More dark blue that I haven't got. I don't think I have a dark blue. No, dark blue. Dark red. 2. Ooh, okay. Add to my wanted list immediately. Missing bricks. Yes. Like default wanted list. Also. Dark red. Add to wanted. I didn't know we had dark red. I love dark red. This is a journey of discovery that we're on together. Sand blue. Sand blue? Oh my god, Johanna. You have to keep up with these things. This is embarrassing. Sand green. Well, I knew I was missing that one. That's been out for a little while. That's on my wanted list. Trans black. I've got that. So that's right there. Satin trans clear. I knew that was out, but I also don't have that. I'm missing a lot. That's embarrassing. I do not... Oh, I haven't got black either, actually. I must have skipped that. I think I assumed I had that. That's very silly of me. Very silly indeed. But yes, I don't have black. I only have pearl dark grey. Okay, let me add that. Have I got black added to my wanted list already? Yes, I have already got that. Black, sand, green, and satin trans clear were the ones I was aware of I was missing. All of the other ones I wasn't. I'm so behind now. That's so embarrassing. Darn it. This is the problem when you're not that close to like the ground, and then like stuff comes out. And I used to have like basically a perfect knowledge of like every part that's come out recently, and I could just tell you if it was there or not. But I'm just really not anymore as aware because I'm just too divided between all the bloody different things I have to do in my life. Okay, let's quickly, you know, whilst we're all here together, we may as well add the missing masonry bricks that I desperately need to my wanted list. Okay, so I need to have dark blue, because obviously. Warm pink, I think. I mean, that's such a cool colour. I love. You know what set I really want, but I also really don't need or want for any other reason I think is pretty? It's like that new sort of like Arabic Friends set. Oh my god, the colours in that, beautiful, such a delight. I really want that set. It's just amazing. I have Do I have this? I think I don't. Medium is there. Okay, I have the rest, I think. Yes, safe. Anyway, I do need to actually make a display of all my masonry bricks, all the different colours I have, because I do really love my masonry bricks. Okay, intermission's over. My bad. I will now continue building as promised. But this is an emergency. I was made aware of important new collection colours that I absolutely had to add to my collection. So let's go back to the building stream. Thank you for staying with us. Okay. Mad City Modern, it's quite a good YouTube channel. Guy takes old furniture and restores it. Seems to specialise in nice quality mid-century furniture. Oh yeah, I've watched a lot of content like that, but like short form content, which is always very satisfying, and it always looks so nice in the end. Yes, I know I have a minimum of 50 all the colours except job data. Yes, that's what we have. Like basically, I'm kind of the same. I don't know if I have 50 of all of them, but I definitely have at least like 20 of all of them. But I don't have dark blue. I think I'll have them. Which set did dark blue masonry come in? Because I don't know if I have the set. There's a new leaf, can't wait for that on Pab. Is it Satin Transclear? Satin Transclear has recently come out, yes. It's very pretty. Black has also recently come out. Sand Green Leaf should also come on Pab, if not is already on Pab. But yes, I do really need Satin Transclear because it's pretty. I do hope they'll add that to, yeah. Ooh, Yup has got the restaurant, the Friends restaurant. I'm pretty sure, I do think it is a restaurant, like, so beautiful. I think it's a set that we had a huge amount of warm pink bricks come in and it was just so pretty. Just the colours, the vibes. It was like holiday in a set, you know, like so pretty. So pretty. Alright, oh, we have to apply stickers. Are we going to apply stickers in this live stream, ladies and gentlemen, or are we going to pretend that they do not need applying and I will just ignore? Decisions. I have already attached the Privet Drive set, so maybe I'll set the thing. So maybe I should just apply it. This is the TV. Let's apply the set sticker. Okay. Oh, that's quite. I did it quite straight. Yeah, it's not bad. I'll take it. We're building a very rudimentary fireplace. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. I think after bag one we should have a cat intermission. Morticia House is dark blue. Ah, isn't the Morticia House the one that also had the sand green leaves? Didn't realise it was dark blue, I thought it was black. Quickly googling it so I know what it looks like. I'm quickly googling it. Morticia. I can't spell. Morticia's Cottage, I'm assuming. Okay, so that's probably why I didn't realise I had dark blue masonry, because it's obviously mostly grey, but it has the dark blue as an accent colour. But I did actually know that they have a lot of like new. That car is a cool build. I need that. Okay, thanks for the tip. I appreciate it. There's some cool bits in that set, that's for sure. I really like the roof technique they use. It looks really cool. Anyways. I shouldn't really talk about things that I can't show you as I'm looking at it, so forget that ever happened. I did not look at anything. What do you mean? I don't know, I like when you guys tell me about things I need to know about. Sand green is correct. Yes, okay. I think this is the thing. I looked at that set because of the sand green leaves. I just didn't realise it came with more recoloured items that I had not properly processed. It's very, not very diligent of me in my Lego knowledge, my quest for Lego knowledge. Where is the jumper plate? It says I need a jumper plate. a 1x2. Oh, I think I dropped something earlier. Was it that? Yes! Ow! I dropped all kinds of things, it turns out. But I found the thing that I was looking for, and I hit my head at the same time. How efficient of me. How efficient of me. Da, da, da. I really wish I had more CMFs to open. Da, da, da. Ooh. There we go. Ornaments for the fireplace. Nice. Nice. These are quite common now. I remember when they came out and we all went mad. Remember when like 1x5 plates came out? Revolutionary. Revolutionary. The post-COVID days. Lego post-COVID days were like unprecedented. Such optimism, such frivolous spending. Crazy times. Crazy times. I do like dark red. Dark red is such a good colour. It's a nice little bit. It's quite basic, but it's a nice little armchair. It's not any kind of interesting design though. That mould injection is pretty poor. Stick on, please. I wish the seat was like a tiny bit higher because that doesn't look very comfortable to sit in. It feels like it needs to be a bit higher to be genuinely comfortable, but I guess it's acceptable. Man, they even added coffee. I'm still yawning. That's embarrassing. Are you guys building anything? Any sets that you guys are building? As I'm trying to actually build a set for once. Tiny flowers. I think it will have to be a cat intermission in a minute because it's way too quiet and peaceful over here. It's just not acceptable behaviour, so we'll have to cause some mayhem. So it's getting kind of darkish on the screen. Maybe if I hoist up my blinds, I'll get a bit extra light. Ah, now I get to see the bird poo that the bird deposited on my window so very kindly earlier. Quite amazing. Such aim, such grace. Oh, I should have put a 1x2 plate, a 1x1 plate there. The Carty Technic motorcycle. Is it the big? Is that the big one? The Carty Technic motorcycle. I think it is, isn't it? It is the big one. Nice. Is it a good build? Why is Technic like to build? Is it like not super like painful for your fingers for like a long while because you keep pushing all those pins in? That's always what I assumed. The rocking plants came out, you guys! Oh my goodness. Also, I've recently reinstated the happy plants on my windowsill because I was like, you know what, normally I don't put Lego on windowsills because the sun is a thing, but the rocking plants, or like the happy plants, are quite a cheap set, so even if they got like a little bit sun damaged, I could just like rebuy it and it'd be fine. So they're on my windowsill because they're so cute. And yes, the rocking plants came out and we need desperately. Yes, Technic is kind of painful. The worst part about technique is getting 100 steps later and realise you put the pin in one hole to the left. Oh man, I can imagine that must be so annoying. At least with like Lego sets generally, you kind of like find out quite quickly. Plonk says, slow builder here, still happy building the Ninjago City markets. Oh my goodness, I mean, to be fair, good set to stretch out, let's be honest here. Because I'm kind of sad that I never get to like experience building Ninjago like city gardens for the first time ever, because that was an experience. I love that set so much. That was like, I got that set before I ever thought I was going to be able to get my hands on the city or the city docks, and oh my goodness, like so obsessed with it. So obsessed. So obsessed. Oh wow, this is, uh-oh, I've definitely missed something. I have these 2 parts spare. What have I done incorrectly? I mean, I think this sometimes is a spare. This is one of those 6L bars. But this should not be spare. I've attached that one there though. I'm getting worried. Oh! Ha! You know when I said, oh, this chair really ought to have a higher neck. It had a higher neck. I just never attached it. It's okay. Mystery solved. Mystery has been solved. Thank you for bearing with me. Oh yeah, using the brick separator to push axles, building a few pieces at a time. The most advanced I've ever built. I'm not sure if I would enjoy having to like save my hands from like pain if I for technique. I don't find technique building. Sorry. I don't find technique building as satisfying as brick building, says Mike. That's kind of, I think that's what I was getting at, like that's what it seems to me. Like it feels like you're not gonna have that, like the most satisfying building I think is like tiles. They're like, because they're nice to push in, and it's like, they don't really make the sound, but like they're satisfying. I like tiles. I like the tiles. Okay, we have done bag 1. I am deeming it little cat time. Little cat time. Let me go and see if I can coax the cat to make a little appearance. I'll do my best. I'll keep this set up and see if I can show them. Little Flo, oh hello. Oh, you're both there. Would you like some treats? Would you like some treats? Yes, Mary is like, I absolutely want some treats. Oh, I'll have to bend the camera down a little bit. Mary, it makes you tea. Oh, that's right. Here you go, Pippin. You're allowed a treat too. Maybe don't try to eat my hand with it. Less comfortable, I have to say. You're so excited about the treats. You're trying to eat them everywhere. Whoa. They're not in that hand though. That's sad, isn't it? Mary, look! I'm trying to make you look at the camera. Oh, hi! Come on. Hi, Mary Berry. Oh, that's exciting. Mary treats. Yummy, yummy. One more. One more. Is one more enough? One more enough? Oh, yum, 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 yum. There you go. There you go. Yummy. Yummy. That is so nice. There we go. Cats have been feathered. You think more? Oh, you're just licking my hand just to make sure there's absolutely nothing there. Thank you. I needed a little, like, scrub. Cat tongues are so weird, I swear. I think that would have freaked me out if I'd been a kid. Aw, cutie patootie. Yeah, such a. My Mary has been pretty unwell recently. She's got like female autoimmune disease, like the female HIV thing. Feline, silly me. So that's partially why she's an indoor cat, because she's a very vulnerable little bean. And she got a virus, and Pippin did as well, but Pippin was over it in 2 days, and Mary was like not eating, being really fussy, being sick it was really sad, and she only weighs 2 kilos, so we were very worried about her. And she ended up going to the vets twice. One time she got some medicine that she'd had in her food, and then she was like, I hate you forever and I will never eat this food ever again, which has never happened before. And then she kept being ill, and then she also had her bloods done, and it was like, she's an incredibly healthy cat, all her bloods are amazing. She's probably just suffering and having to take literally 2 weeks to get better, so she's been really poorly, but like, it wasn't stopping, she was still behaving, not every day, but like, she was mostly behaving normally. So she was clearly not suffering that much, but she's such a small little bean, so I was kind of worried about her, weren't we, Mary? We were so worried about you. Yeah. We were so worried about my little bean. Hi. My little bean. She doesn't really love being picked up. She was like, why are you doing this, human? Why? I guess I'll tolerate it. If there's treats in it, maybe she'll appreciate it. My little baby, hey? You are my little baby, aren't you, baby? Yeah. Oh, that's my lap, yes. Are you gonna come join me? Oh, okay. I hope, can you please keep your claws in there, Mary, because like, thank you. Because your claws are really long. And my trousers are like super thin. Like super thin. Man, I love my cats. So much. What about second treats? What about third treats? Or in fact, have you ever had a fifth treat? They have the best, I hear. But Mary will be alright in the end. Yes, yeah, she will be. She's not been sick for 3 or 4 nights straight now. I've not been home every single night. So she's doing much better. She's eating her food. She's just gone off pate, which used to be her favourite food. Because I used it to mix in the medicine to help her like regain balance in her like gut bacteria. So, and now she doesn't like pate anymore. But that was okay, because when I found out, Pippin had the other half, and she was delighted, because she had to like basically eat 2 dinners of her favourite food. So Pippin's having a great time, because like this whole time that Mary wasn't even eating her whole portions, Pippin was just getting extra food, and she was delighted. She was like, this is fantastic, Mary, you should be ill all the time. Bring it on, more please. But she did get a little bit spoiled, because she's got a bit worse again, trying to like eat Mary's food again, so you have to properly like guard her away at the moment, but yeah. Sorry. Cat chats. They're important, okay? Anyway, let's have a little look at this Petunia figure that we're getting, which is very similar to the one and only other Petunia figure that we've ever had. I think it's based on the same outfit. Which is kind of sad, because they could have done something different here. And I probably would have preferred that, because we don't get a lot of petunias. I'm looking to get my second cat, a Devon Rex. What is a Devon Rex? I have a 17-week-old Bengal. Oh my goodness, that's very different to what my cats are. Do tell me, I wonder what that is. I am ignorant as of what a Devon Rex is. Right, Petunia, my lady. Oh, she's wearing a little brooch. I don't know if she was wearing a brooch in the previous one. I've seen this face before. I swear this face has been used. This looks a little bit like Arwen, but I don't know. I just need to really quickly look where else this face has been used, because it reminds me of a different figure. the face was also used on, I mean, on several. It was also used on Arwen. I'll have that. Thank you. It was also used on Angela Martin, Betty Brand, Lieutenant Connix, Monica Geller twice actually, and some other, also same face used for Tina Goldstein, which is actually the one that I thought of first, but yeah. Let me show you the face that I meant. Let me go back to Streamlabs so I can see if it's focusing or not. Focus! It says no, because focusing is boring. So we're gonna just try this option. That's the face I was talking about. So, and then the other side is, that is I think the main face used for Arwen. It's like generic. Before I think I would have described it as generic pretty woman face, but it's petunias. That feels like maybe that doesn't apply, but yeah, that's an interesting choice. I suppose she was in production, so maybe that's why I opted for that face. I'd like to compare it in person to the other one, but interesting. Combine it with the green elf, the green dress elf. Yes, let me see what that would look like. I mean, I never liked this face for Arwen. I actually complained about that in my original review, so you know. We'll just hide her arms. Aren't we? Hold up. Which camera? Oh. It's like, why can't I see? Because I wasn't like showing you that camera. There you go. Here it is. It looks not like Arwen because the face never looked like Arwen in the first place. Sorry. I had serious complaints about that. Actually, one of the few sets that is currently still on display is my Arwen set. It's my Rivendell set, and it has Arwen in it, and I gave my Arwen the face of the OG Arwen because of very strong reasons. Are we getting, because I know we're getting Minas Tirith really soon. R.I.P. my wallet. And I think, are we getting Arwen in that? I can't remember. Minas Tirith Lego. Don't know how much official imagery we have seen so far. I think we're getting Coronation Arwen in the new Minas Tirith set. I'm pretty sure. Can't wait for that set. I really don't want to pay for it, but it's gonna have to be a vlog. When is that coming out? Guys, when is that coming out? I swear that's coming really quite soon. How much is that gonna be? I need it. Thank you AI from Google. It says, a rumoured LEGO Lord of the Rings Minas Tirith set 11377 is expected to release on June 1st. For approximately $600 to $650. Okay. Yeah! June 1st. $600. Sent up. White flag. I need release day, but also $600. Oh my god. It's gonna be, it is anticipated to be a massive 8,278 piece microscale 18 plus display set, making it the largest Lord of the Rings set ever. The set will feature the wide-walled city of Gondor, Yeah, that's probably why you can tell it's AI. With detailed minifigure scale rooms on the back, including the Hall of Kings. I can't believe it, I swear. I really wish it wasn't. Oh, RGM says I'm anti-white sets. I was just gonna say I really wish it wasn't white because I'm just gonna be terrified that I'm gonna ruin the white and it's just gonna fade over time. Like no matter how carefully you are displaying it, but also like I really want it. Ah! I do hope they're gonna do Metacelled as well. But at the same time, I'm also like, guys, you need to stop doing really good Lord of the Rings sets that cost £5 million because I like them too much. I could stop myself with like Barad-dûr, but like Minas Tirith, I cannot be stopped. So yes, I'm excited. I'm actually genuinely really excited. Okay, Johanna, you were building a Lego set, therefore one must focus on that. Ah, look, a Mason rubric. Let's attach it to the mold. To the model. I want it, but the white. So much discoloration. Yeah, everybody I think probably feels like that. Because it's like no matter what you do, it's white, it's gonna discolor. It's just gonna discolor. There's not been any official images yet, but lots of leaks. Yes, I've seen a huge amount of leaks, and actually to the point where I'm pretty sure like most of these are legit. Like they're internally they're all correlating to each other enough that it's like, okay, clearly somebody just did the dirty and leaked the images. I mean, obviously it's been probably displayed in the like Lego designers area for 5 million years, so. And obviously several people have already been showed it anyway, especially at this point if it's coming out on June 1st. Like I think pretty much anybody that is reviewing it would have had it, because obviously the one time I actually got early access to a set, which was when they sent me the Shire / Bag End. That was a, not that this is a career, but that was a highlight of my career, not gonna lie. It felt really weird reviewing a set that I hadn't paid for that is actually quite expensive. But also, like, it was nice to review a set that I would have literally paid money for, so it was nice to just not have to. So yeah, that was a highlight. I felt so much pressure. You know what it did teach me? I was like, this is really, really cool, and I was super, super grateful for the opportunity just to get the free Lego set, I'm not gonna lie, because it literally saved me £220 or whatever that thing retailed for. However, I also kind of just felt like, well, I don't know, no matter how hard I try, I don't feel like I'm ever going to be, like, I'm never going to feel about this set the same way as if I had paid for it. Like, I'm just not, like, you're just not. It doesn't really matter. Like, you can try and highlight everything objectively, like, obviously, but how you feel about the set will change depending on if you paid for it or not. And also, that feeling is like equally as much changed by how much money you make. You know, if £200 to you is like, you don't even notice, or if that's something you've saved up for like 6 months, it's gonna obviously feel very different. So it was weird to review a set I hadn't paid for. It was honestly awesome, and I think I did my absolute best, and I was as honest as possible, but you cannot get around the fact that it just feels different. It just does. Anyway, I'm not cut out to be a Lego reviewer. I don't know. I don't feel like I've got the perspective that people are after. Like, you see like these really polished videos by like Thiago, and it's like, you know, here's all the details and like professional close-up shots and like, you know, all this stuff, and I'm just there like, hi set, look, I'm holding it and I'm moving and it's barely in focus, and I'm like, oh man, I'm so pathetic. But I never seem to really realise until I'm editing that I just do not have enough shots of the details I'm trying to talk about. I sometimes really try and I still don't have it, and like, who am I? What am I pretending to be? Why am I doing a review? There's so much better content out there. But I mean, I think I'm probably somewhat amusing, at least to some people to watch, so glad that you guys like it, but also, yeah, like, me and reviews, I like just to say what I think. You probably will disagree or have different opinions, which is cool, but now you know what I think. That's kind of how I approach reviews. I really want to see what Grand looks like, the gift of purchase. Oh my gosh, yes, I do as well. I haven't seen any leaks of that. And also last time when we had like rumors about like the Nazgul, it was a bit like not too exciting. So I'm hoping it's a good gift of purchase because it's likely that I probably will buy Midas Tirith on release day. Hi. So I will, I would like the gift of purchase to be worth it. That would be nice. Oh yes, this is exactly why I tend not to trust a LAN member review of sets. They've been given them for free, so it doesn't affect their opinions. I think LAN members' reviews are really useful if you want to see like the set in detail. Like if you want to see what's there, but I never really feel like their opinion of price, like their opinion of the price of it, or the I don't know, the worth that conversation. I'm like, well, whatever. But they do a really good job of showing cool stuff about it and like the details. I think that's probably why I mostly watch Tiago, because he's really good at showing all the details that I want to know. If I'm on the fence, which is rare, about sets, and I want to be like, oh, does it have like some parts that are maybe worth it, or like, if I want to know more about the sets, his videos I find really useful. But I also clearly putting myself out of it's not even a job. Crazy to say, but you know, putting myself out of a career thingy, it's, for me, I prefer not to have seen reviews before I have a set, because I like to just go in blind, because like an experience of, when you have a certain level of expectation, you already have a bias, so you're coming in it from a different angle, and sometimes it's just really fun to discover stuff yourself, so I tend not to watch reviews if I think I'm gonna buy it anyway. So yeah, I mean, but then I'm different with movies. I like knowing what's going to happen in a movie before I watch it, and it doesn't make me feel biased, so I suppose everybody's different. Oh my god. Outside looks threatening. It looks, you know when like the sky goes like yellowy, it looks like either serious rain or a thunderstorm. Obviously this is Europe, don't worry, it's going to be like nothing like the weather that a lot of other parts in the world do, but it looks like it could be interesting weather tonight. Gosh, look at me attaching a sticker and trying not to think about it too much. What is it? What even is this? It's a picture of Big Ben, slash the clock tower and 2 buses in front. I think it's hard to work out. Can you see this? Is it too dark? Like it's not super clear what it is, but okay. Mike says, getting a set on sale counts towards how satisfying the purchase is. Yes. So think of it this way, you find the ultimate set 100% off. I mean, I felt obviously super positive about a set. Also, I think it was one of those sets that I would have purchased whatever it costs, and I probably would have been pretty excited about it, like whatever I'd paid, because it is one of my favourite locations. And I actually genuinely thought it was really good. It didn't look that detailed from the pictures, and then when I built it, I was like genuinely like, oh my gosh, like this is way better than I thought it was going to be. Like the angles, and it was all, what made that set good was stuff that was subtle, so like in pictures it wouldn't really translate. So yeah, I was really impressed by that set, but also, yeah, obviously I felt even better about it having gotten it for free, so there is that. I bought a bunch of Lego from the 1980s on an auction online. When I got them, they didn't feel like mine. Strange since I paid for them, but it felt like they were bought originally for people. Oh, that's weird. I think I do kind of understand what you mean. In a weird way, having the set new with the box makes it feel like, yeah, no, I don't actually know how to describe that, but I do actually think I kind of agree. Like, I've got loads of set used, and if I've used the parts instead, it's a bit different. But yeah, if you get the set, and it's, especially when you get a set when it's mostly built, and you're like, okay, well now I feel like I need to break it down at the very least, because otherwise it's not going to feel like mine. Have to go, enjoy building and chatting. See you later, Plonk, thank you for being here. I don't think I'll be able to go on that much longer anyway, because usually my camera battery lasts about 2 hours, so. Oh, Janice, no, just a brief downpour soon for you, no doubt. Just had one here and it's moving your way, I think. I mean, that would make sense. So it's looking very threatening, but it could also just be a serious little downpour. Yours says, for me the same. I tried to be surprised, but I said it mostly other way I discarded said, but then somebody is really positive. I had second doubts, like your last stream of the Friends B house. Oh, see, I like reviews of sets I'm on the fence about, because then I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I should reconsider. It does make me purchase more Lego than I originally intended to, but yes, I get what you mean. But also, like, anybody that talks about any Lego set, like, how I feel about a Lego set is obviously going to be totally different to how you're going to feel about it. I just really like cute little details and stuff, like, that's what I live for, so some sets that I'm going to really love, you probably won't enjoy that much. Like, somebody was building the motorcycle, the Technic motorcycle, and I'm sure that's like an awesome set, but like I'm not really into motorcycles. Technic seems like painful on my hands. Like, I'm going to be like, wow, whatever, you know, I don't really care that much about it. Sometimes I've watched reviews of sets that I definitely don't want, just so I know what they're about, because I like seeing the parts and stuff, but yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Content sometimes also, just sometimes I just like watching some people, because they're funny. Okay. Oh gosh. Just the door stickers of my dislikes. Oh, I really don't like door stickers. Let's just say that's good enough and move on with our life. Okay, let's make sure that we attach it. Yeah, okay, that would be the correct way. Okay. I think that's okay. I think that's fine. That looks okay. We will take it. That went on much better than some other door stickers that I've tried to do live. I am happy. There is now a door. But you know, not at all to sway you or anything, Yob, but like, you totally need a bee cottage. This is very cute. You need to make it a modular. You need to add several more beehives and other insect houses. And then you need to make it a beekeepers meeting, because they have to talk about the pollination of the city and the prosperity of the insects. So it's important. So you could even get custom signs to say, beekeepers meeting here. Save our city. Bees rule. Sometimes I really wish I worked for Lego as like concept, because I love coming up with random bloody ideas. But also, it's fun. Also, it'd be quite fun to work for Lego. Also, Denmark is like the Netherlands, but like cleaner, with less daylight. Or at least that's how it felt when I was there. Going back quite soon, actually. Well, not quite soon. I'm going back in September. I need to plan that trip. I don't know if Waffles is still here. I need to plan that trip. I've been putting it off. I've got so much that I have to plan before that time. I've just not even looked at it. It's going to be a mess. I'm just going to like show up to Sheffield like, hello, what's happening? There's a doorknob. Oh, it's a black one. I thought it was a pearl dark grey doorknob, but it isn't. Boop. Am I building this set as the slowest builder to ever exist ever? You could make a strong and convincing argument that I am indeed, yes. Steph Waffles says, I'm here, but I'm the wrong Waffles. this is true. I mean, Waffles was here earlier, but I think he has vacated after, you know, we were no longer chatting about Bionicle. Much sad. Don't worry, Steph, you're never the wrong Waffles. Sorry, I keep doing this with my hair because I'm losing so much hair. It's crazy. I created some sort of hair monster in the shower earlier. It's like, it was not good. I feel like I've said this before on stream. This happens regularly. It's going well. I'm doing great, guys. Thanks. Okay, this house is... Look at this tiny living room. Tiny baby little room. This is a little bit different like that from the original set, but wow. What can you call original set? Obviously we had a Privet Drive in like, what, 2002? I don't think I ever owned that one though. Malting in preparation for the summer months. I could call it that. Sure, we'll go with that. It is on purpose. This was all on purpose. This whole time. Right. Right. I sadly cannot offer you trip advice. It's alright. It's it'll be dealt with, I'm sure. Oh, am I gonna... Guys, do I attach the window stickers? I really don't want to. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I'm not doing it because it's too much math. Privet Drive has changed their windows and got rid of the lattice effect because it was too dated. Unfortunately. You know, but what can I do about it, you know? Such a shame. Iconic, you know? I can always like them later. I was actually thinking of keeping them maybe because, like, possibly I will use them in a mock at some point because I did once before buy lattice window stickers. The living room's quite nice looking with the sticker at the back. Sorry, it's getting really dark, I know. You can probably not really see very well. I like that the living room feels more contained, but it's also like so tiny. Like the old Privet Drive came out more, but obviously because this is like an opening one, it will feel like they added more rooms, but they just made every room really small. Oh, whoops, I'm skipping an entire step. Johanna. Look at the amount of parts in front of me. Try and actually concentrate for just a minute. Okay, I've done that step this time, so now I'm allowed to actually continue with this build. There we go. Oh, that's a very small piece to be adding a sticker to. My goodness. My goodness. Let me turn this light up a little bit so I can see better. Okay, well, you're gonna have to hold your breath. This is gonna be squeaky bun time. That's acceptable. I have decided it is an acceptable level of a 4 application, and therefore I shall not be taking complaints. I will show you in a minute. Actually not bad. I thought I was gonna get worse. Gonna go worse. Attach, please. Oh, great. It's only attached by one stud. Now I have to line it up. Okay, so I think that application of the 4 is very acceptable. They're still having fun next door for the sounds of it. Yeah, I don't even know, like, I sort of knew what house it was. Part of me is currently thinking, if it starts to, like, pour down, I think they're having, like, a barbecue or, like, a fire. If it started pouring down, I feel like we're gonna hear squeals because they're all gonna be like, ah, I have to get inside. Yeah. So possibly that may be an indicator that it started, like, raining, I don't know. It's not that loud, but I think because it's like a human noise, I think the camera's probably gonna pick it up. So yeah. Anyway, you missed the whole bit where they sang happy birthday. That would have been quite a funny stream interruption. They're playing a game. Okay. Just have to go quiet a minute just so I can actually manage to build something. Ooh, it's like a pine tree. Wow! The pine tree is a little bit unstable. Okay. That is, I mean, it works. I guess. It's the front of the building done. It looks quite good actually. It looks better than I was expecting. Harry, you'll have to move. I feel like there's a sneeze brewing. Ooh, my nose feels weird. Ooh, anybody else with me? This is such a nice colour blue. Like I think it's bright light blue. It's like so fresh and crisp. Fresh and crisp. Sometimes I describe things about Lego and I'm like, who even am I? Like, what am I even saying? I don't know if this is Harry's room. Did Harry never had a computer, did he? Does Harry have a computer in the books? In the movies? Or is it like... Or did it say like he had Dudley's like a broken computer or something like that? Maybe it said something like that. Can't remember now. All kinds of dessert. Oh. I must have dropped one of those see-through beakers. Yes. It's funny. There's all kinds of desserts here. Maybe it's Dudley's room then. because there's also like a game controller, so it has to be Dudley's room, right? I guess he's part of the set. Though Harry does also get a provision of like lots of snacks and stuff from his friends at one point when Dudley's on a diet, but I don't think that was in the third book. I think that may be the fifth book. We're getting to the end of this bag, and therefore the end of the stream. And I actually think we're so far been through this stream. I'm obviously going to jinx it if I say this, but so far we haven't had technical issues or audio issues or anything. Pretty crazy. Like, oh, thanks, Steph. That's very nice to say. Just, I like your reviews because you're only ever reviewing something you have an interest in. Plus, they're more personal than career reviews. To be honest, I really respect their career reviewers. They're like great reviews, but yeah, I mean, I do this for fun, so I'm just going to talk about the stuff I want anyway. On that note, I'm probably going to review the rocking plans very soon, and my review is probably going to be I love these things because I cannot wait to get my hands on those. Alright, we have achieved 2 bags of this set. I'm probably going to finish this set on my own. I may do a review about it. I don't actually know. I don't know if I have enough to say about this because it's pretty... I don't know. Whatever review I would do of this set would always inevitably mostly just a comparison between this and the original Privet Drive, or the previous Privet Drive that they did. So I don't know how interesting that would be to watch, but I'll see. Anyway, what I definitely want to do is talk about all the June fast releases set that I have seen because they're super fun. Yeah, thank you for being here. I had a really lovely time. I do kind of now want CMFs to open on every single live stream because, like, 'tis fun. If you did like the stream, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I'm assuming most of you are, so I'd be surprised if you weren't. Yeah, I'll probably be back. If you're a member, don't forget to watch all the cool builds at Bricktastic, or like not all of the builds because I didn't obviously manage to film all of them, but there is a lot of builds there to watch. And yeah, I hope look after yourself, get some cool sets, like get the CMFs. No, seriously, you need to get the CMFs like right now. They're really good. So yeah, I hope you enjoy those. I'll be back with a video at some point in the future. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh, actually I'm asked a big question at the end, which I'm just gonna not read right now. I have thoughts, they're very positive actually, but anyway. See you later, guys. Look after yourself. It's a big